So hello everyone, and a very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to Career Launcher. So I hope you all are aware that every Saturday at 3 p.m. we are having weekly current affairs, and in today's class we are going to discuss October first week. So if I'm audible and visible, please write yes in the comments. So here, am I audible, visible? Is everything fine? Is my voice reaching? Is everything fine? Okay, fine. So let us begin with, yes, you are audible, visible. Let us begin with today's class. So first, please subscribe to our channel. Go to the playlist. If you are interested in watching the earlier classes, please go to the playlist. Scroll down. यहाँ पे आपको मिल जाएगा previous classes. View full playlist पे click कीजिएगा. You will get the previous videos. We have discussed it from January onwards. Okay? Please go and watch that. Let us begin with the first question. Which of the following sites have been recognized as wetlands of international importance under Ramsar Convention from Bihar? So recently, 2 sites have been added from Bihar. What are those sites? You have to tell me. If you know the answer. Anyone? So the right answer is Udaipur Jheel and Kamar Lake. So A is the right answer to this question. Gokul Jalashay and Udaipur Jheel Oxbow Lake. So Udaipur, here Udaipur, one Udaipur is in Rajasthan, but here we are talking about this one, Gokul Jalashay, and in Buxar district, and Udaipur Jheel in West Champaran district. And now total we are having 93 Ramsar sites. Okay, so the right, sorry, A mark kar diya na, B. Gokul Jalashay and Udaipur Jheel. So B is the right answer to this question. Okay. Gokul Jalashay in Buxar and Udaipur Jheel in West Champaran district of Bihar. And total there are 93 Ramsar sites now in India. This can also be asked. And we have discussed in detail about Ramsar. हमने discuss करा है. There are 93 Ramsar. Yes. When do we celebrate World Wetland Day? कोई बता सकता है? Can anyone tell me? When do we celebrate World Wetland Day? Anyone? Yes, 2nd February, right? Because 2nd February 1971, what happened? What happened on 2nd February 1971? Actually was the Ramsar Convention was signed. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. The Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve, recently added to UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve, is located in which of the following Indian states? Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Himachal, Jammu and Kashmir. What is the right answer? Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve. So India is having 18 Biosphere Reserve. Out of these, 13 are under World Network of Biosphere Reserve. And recently, yes, Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve, Spiti district. Himachal Pradesh. So C is the right answer. Yes, Adija, you're right. C is the right answer. Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve is first high altitude cold desert in Trans-Himalayan region of Himachal Pradesh, Spiti Valley. Okay, that is what you should be knowing about. Let's move on. यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, this is actually Himachal Pradesh, and here you will find Spiti Valley, very near to Ladakh. Okay. So there are 18 biosphere reserves in India, you can see, and out of that, 13 are actually under UNESCO Man Biosphere Reserve World Network of Biosphere Program, and you can see the 13th one was added in the year 2025. Yes, that is what you should be knowing about. Let's move on to the next one. Who has recently been elected as the new president of BCCI? I'm waiting for the response. Yes, Mithun Manhas. So C is the right answer. Yes, Adija, you're right. Yes, Hari, you are also right. So, former Delhi captain Mithun Manhas became the 37th president of BCCI, elected unopposed. He succeeded Roger Binney, who had retired at the age of 70. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Oil India Limited has reported first natural gas occurrence in which offshore basin? What is the right answer? So recently they have found in Andaman basin. So C is the right answer to this question. Okay. Oil India discovers natural gas in Andaman shallow offshore block. लिखा ना देखो. ठीक है. That is what you should be knowing about. Okay. Anna. So I hope you are aware we are 88% almost dependent on imports. So almost 85 to 88% of our imports is actually almost 85 to 88% of oil are actually imported. That is what you should be knowing about. Hannah, the next is who has been reappointed as the Attorney General of India. Reappointed. So it means earlier also he was the Attorney General of India and now again he has been reappointed. So which person is being talked about? बताइए. Yes, Vanisha, very good. R. Venkatramani. And Tushar Mehta is the Solicitor General. He has also been reappointed. Yes, Hari, Adija, you are right. C is the right answer. Now, please tell me, Hannah, is Attorney General a constitutional post or not? So, Attorney General is a constitutional post under Article 76. Hannah. And Solicitor General is actually not a constitutional post. Okay. So C is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. India's milk production has increased to how many million tons in the last decade? Please tell me. The right answer is 239 million tons हो गया. ठीक है. So earlier it was 146 million ton. Now it has become 239 million tons. The largest milk producing state is the state of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, that is what you should be knowing about. And एक question आता, India is the world's largest milk producer is India. So father of wheat revolution एक बार आ चुका है. So I'm asking father of white revolution और ऑपरेशन फ्लड जिसको कहते हैं. ऑपरेशन फ्लड. Yes, very good, Adija. Varghese Kurian. Okay. The next is which of the following countries did India defeat to win Asia Cup 2025 cricket tournament? The right answer is D, Pakistan. So I'm sure you must be aware India and Pakistan final match happened. India won it. The match happened in UAE, 9 to 8, 28 September. So D is the right answer. Okay, in the final, India defeated Pakistan by 5 wickets. Player of the series Abhishek Sharma, most runs Abhishek Sharma, and most wickets Kuldeep Yadav. Let's move on to the next one. Who has been recently appointed as the new Deputy Governor of RBI? So RBI has one governor, which you all know, and having 4 deputy governors. So is the recent one to be appointed? The answer is option D, Shirish Chandra Murmu. So D is the right answer to this question. Yes, Adrija, you're right. D is the right answer. The next is where was IIM Ahmedabad's new international campus inaugurated recently? Yes, Dubai. Very good. Manisha Mantri. Right. Huh? So IIM Ahmedabad campus inaugurated in Dubai, which is actually a city in UAE, United Arab Emirates. C is the right answer. So here is UAE. This is Dubai. And so in UAE also you will find a city, Dubai actually. And its capital is Abu Dhabi. Take it. Let's move on. India's trade pact with European bloc came into force on 1st October. Star market. So it contains 4 European countries actually. What is that? This is very, very important. Star market. IFTA, European Free Trade Agreement. There are 4 countries with which India has signed an agreement. And this agreement is called as TEPA. And these 4 countries are called as IFTA together. Okay, yes, Vanisha, Adija, Hari, you all are right. है ना? So basically, आप देख सकते हो India European Union Free Trade Agreement है ना? TEPA. TEPA offers binding commitment investment of $100 billion and 1 million direct jobs in next 15 years. TEPA agreement का नाम है. And this European Free Trade Association है ये 4 countries का, Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway and Switzerland. So this 4 countries के साथ India ने agreement sign किया है. The agreement is called as TEPA and these 4 countries grouping is called as IFTA. ठीक है, ध्यान रखिएगा. These are very important. It came into force on 1st October, but it was being talked about for the past 1 or 2 years. है ना? पिछले मार्च 2024 में बात हुई थी. And this year on 1st October it came into force. And I have discussed in this class about this also. इसके बारे में इसमें यहाँ बताया है. So TEPA के बारे में बताया है और we have signed UK, India, UK, CETA. That also discussed in this class. Please watch this class. This is very, very, very important. Star market. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Which of the following countries recently opened world's highest bridge? I'm not saying world's highest railway bridge. World's highest railway bridge is in India, but world's highest bridge is actually in China. So C is the right answer. Railway की बात होगी तब आप India मार्क करोगे ना. So the right answer is C. ठीक है. Yes, Vanisha, right. हाँ. World's highest bridge opens to traffic in China. 625 meter above a river in Guizhou province. है ना? हुजियान ग्रैंड कैनियन ब्रिज नाम दिया गया इसको. हाईएस्ट विड्थ 625 मीटर्स हाइट. ओके, एंड आप देख सकते हो दिस इज द ब्रिज. कैन एंड टेल मी द नेम ऑफ द रिवर above which you will find this bridge? रिवर का नाम क्या है? The name of the river is बेपान रिवर. ठीक है, ठीक है, just remember it. Next is Suriname is considered as a carbon sink. What does this mean? There are 2 carbon neutral country, or I would say carbon negative country, Bhutan and Suriname. Carbon neutral means they are absorbing carbon dioxide more than they are emitting. Okay, so C is the right answer. And of course, I am sure you must be aware that India has committed to carbon neutrality by 2070. And G7 countries have said that they will do by 2050. China has said they will do by 2060. Okay, तो ये पता होना चाहिए. But 2 countries, Bhutan and Suriname, have already done carbon neutral, or I would say they have become carbon negative. So it means they are absorbing more. How to absorb more? So there must be having a lot of, I would say, plantation or forest trees, etc. would be there. है ना? So that is what the reason is. तो यहाँ पे सरीनेम है ना, ब्राजील के नॉर्थ में, और भूटान तो आपको पता ही है कहाँ है. So it is Bhutan. है ना? Let's move on. Why did Madagascar's president dismiss the entire government recently? What happened? बताइए. The right answer is option C. And a deadly protest over electricity and water issues. So here is India. This is Madagascar, which is a part of Africa continent. ये अफ्रीका का ही पार्ट है. ये पूरा अफ्रीका होता है, उसी का हिस्सा में. And a Gen Z protest again, similar to the lines of Nepal. Over chronic power and water shortage. So people protested since September, है ना, in the capital of Antananarivo. Frequent water and power outages. And after that, the president announced the dissolution of the prime minister's Christian Netse's government. So आपको पता होना चाहिए. So Madagascar armed forces even carried out a coup in support of the protest. So please read a little bit about that, है ना. So ये सब पढ़िएगा थोड़ा सा. So the prime minister was removed, etc. है ना. Let's move on. According to the 2023 NCRB National Crime Records Bureau report, what percentage of cyber crimes were related to fraud? 59, 68.9, 31.2, 49.5. .9, so B is the right answer. 68.9% of cyber crimes cases are registered for the with the motive of financial frauds. मतलब पैसा चुराने की नीयत से होता है ना, साइबर अटैक करके पैसा निकालो बैंक से or something like that. So B is the right answer. Let's move on. Which disease does India's newly launched cattle vaccine target? कैटल की कोई डिजीज, उसके लिए वैक्सीन लाया गया है. इन्फेक्शियस बोवाइन राइनोट्रैकियासिटिस. सो डी इज द राइट आंसर. IBR कहते हैं शॉर्ट में. Yes, Vanisha and Adija, you both are right. D is the right answer to this question. The next is, which of the following cities was declared India's first slum-free city after demolishing Shahpur colony? यहाँ कोई भी slum नहीं बचा है. So there was one last one left, Shahpur, that has been demolished. So there is no slum in this city. The right answer is option B, Chandigarh. So just remember it. So B is the right answer. Yes, Manisha, you're right. B is the right answer. The next is, which district in India became the first to be officially declared child marriage free? Balod. A is the right answer to this question. Balod district in Chhattisgarh. बाल विवाह मुक्त भारत अभियान है उसके अंतर्गत. The next is, India was re-elected to the Organization's Council during 42nd Assembly session. ICAO, International Civil Aviation Organization, है ना. Yes, Vanisha, Adija, you both right. Please, the right answer. है ना. नेक्स्ट है इंटरनेशनल सिविल एविएशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. मैंने थोड़ा सा पढ़ लीजिएगा. इट इज हेडक्वार्टर्ड इन मॉन्ट्रियल, कनाडा. ठीक है. The next is, which of the following countries recently entered a government shutdown due to failure to reach an agreement in Congress? Congress मतलब वही पार्लियामेंट को कहते हैं. Which country is being talked about? Yes, of course, USA. US कांग्रेस जो है ना, पार्लियामेंट ऑफ यूएसए इज कॉल्ड एज यूएस कांग्रेस. सो बेसिकली क्या हुआ था कि आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट बी अवेयर, जो सेनेट है यानी अपर हाउस विच इज सिमिलर टू राज्यसभा इन इंडिया बट नॉट एग्जैक्टली सेम. तो इसमें क्या है, देयर इज वन रिपब्लिकन पार्टी, अनदर इज डेमोक्रेट. So Democrats are opposition. They are not. A Republican is actually the party of Trump. So Democrats are actually not allowing the budget to be passed. So when the budgets are not being passed, of course, how will they invest money or do expenditure? But in India, Rajya Sabha does not have power to stop the budget. ये ध्यान रखिएगा. इंडिया में ऐसा पावर नहीं होता है, because it is a money bill and it can be passed only in Lok Sabha. Like, है ना, Rajya Sabha cannot block budget. But in America, Senate, which is the upper house, can block the budget. And that is why the problem is. Okay. Yes. Many flights were cancelled and many things got disrupted because how to spend money then? Because it has been not passed. The budget has not been passed. It has been blocked. So that was problematic. ठीक है. आप चाहो तो पढ़ सकते हो. I've put it here. है ना. Next, what is the purpose of Payment Regulatory Board recently constituted by RBI, and how many members will be there? इसमें कितने members होंगे बताइए? हाँ, to regulate all payments. नाम में लिखा system including electronic and non-electronic system. So B is the right answer. And this is again will be a 6-member body, 3 from government, 3 from RBI, right? Again chaired by the RBI governor. है ना, 6-member committee. 3 nominees from central government to oversee the function. ठीक है. RBI governor will be the head of this. Next, who became the first Asian and Indian woman to win at W2RC Portugal 2025? The right answer is option A, Aishwarya Pise. So A is the right answer. So she's a biker actually, है ना? TVS racing ये bike है इनकी. ठीक है. Next है, what is the first assured transit time container train service launched by Indian Railways? कंटेनर जिसमें शिप का जो कंटेनर जाता है ना, दैट्स इज बीइंग टॉक्ड अबाउट. सो दिल्ली से मुंबई कनेक्ट करेगा, तो इसको कहते हैं कंटेनर. ट्रेन पे जो कंटेनर्स जाते हैं ना, तो शिप में डाल दिया जाता है ना, इसको शिप पे रखा जाता है. आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव सीन. सो बी इज द राइट आंसर. सॉरी, दिल्ली टू कोलकाता, है ना? दिल्ली टू, अरे दिल्ली टू मुंबई बोल दिया था. प्लीज करेक्ट इट. दिल्ली टू कोलकाता है, प्लीज करेक्ट इट. ठीक है. सो बी इज द राइट आंसर. Let's move on. What is the main aim behind establishment of drone wall in Europe? ड्रोन वॉल क्या होगा, आपको खुद सोचो. मतलब कि अगर कोई एनिमी का ड्रोन आएगा इस रीजन में इधर से, तो विल शॉट इट डाउन, है ना? ये आप एक तरह से ड्रोन के सर्वाइलेंस के थ्रू, है ना, सो दैट नो एनिमीज ड्रोन, है ना, टू रेपेल अनमैन्ड एयरक्राफ्ट फ्रॉम रशिया. ऑफ कोर्स अनमैन्ड एयरक्राफ्ट वही, दैट्स एक्चुअली नथिंग बट ड्रोन इज कॉल्ड एज अनमैन्ड एयरक्राफ्ट. सो बी इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. would be not be a physical barrier but rather a coordinated network of drone trackers, है ना? सो रडार जैमर से सब लगा रहेगा. मान लो रशिया से इधर से अटैक हो, तो समवेयर हियर, मतलब मैं मेकिंग अ रफ स्केच, ये ड्रोन वॉल बना दिया यूरोप में कि अगर रशिया से अटैक होगा तो ड्रोन्स को शॉट डाउन कर देंगे. इतना अच्छा यहाँ पर रडार का सिस्टम बनाएंगे. सो दैट इज व्हाट इज बीइंग डिफाइंड एज ड्रोन वॉल बाय यूरोपियन यूनियन. ठीक है. लेट्स मूव ऑन. अकॉर्डिंग टू 14th edition of M3M Hurun India Rich List 2025, M3M in India in collaboration with Hurun Research Institute. Who are the richest Indians? Yes, the right answer is option A, Mr. Mukesh Ambani and the family. Second is Gautam Adani, then Roshni Naladar Malhotra, Cyrus Poonawalla, and you can see like this. A is the right. Yes, Aditya, right. A is the right answer. Anna, here it is. Next, what is the name of the first museum dedicated to M.F. Husain, the renowned Indian artist? So it is being opened in Doha, Qatar. So Lawh wa Qalam, M.F. Husain Museum. Lawh Qalam. Anna, so B is the right answer. Okay, Doha, Qatar में dated 20th November. M.F. Husain, I think, was a painter, as far as I remember. So here is Qatar, and the capital is Doha. What is the world's first autonomous long area? राइट आंसर है स्वयं गाती. सी इज द राइट आंसर, है ना? ये इलेक्ट्रिक थ्री व्हीलर है और ये ड्राइवरलेस है. ठीक है, मतलब ऑटो थ्री व्हीलर, मतलब ऑटो रिक्शा. नेक्स्ट है which moon of Saturn is believed to potentially support life? The right answer is option C, Enceladus. C is the right answer to this question. है ना, ये देखो रिपोर्ट आई थी टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया में. नासा की कैसेनी मिशन है, उसने फाइंड आउट किया था, कैसेनी हाइगन्स मिशन. नेक्स्ट है विच पद्म विभूषण इंडिया का सेकंड हाईएस्ट सिविलियन अवार्ड है आफ्टर भारत रत्न. So he was earlier the winner. He had won Padma Vibhushan also. So he died recently. His name is Pandit Chhannulal Mishra. So option D. तो इनके बारे में थोड़ा सा पढ़ लीजिएगा. जैसे हिंदुस्तान क्लासिकल म्यूजिक सिंगर फ्रॉम बनारस. He was an exponent of भारत बनारस घराना, स्पेशली ख्याल एंड पूरब अंग. ठीक है, सॉन्ग से रिलेटेड और म्यूजिक से रिलेटेड होता है, इसको थोड़ा पढ़ लीजिएगा ना. तो इनको बहुत सारे फेलोशिप मिलना था, पद्म विभूषण अवार्ड्स एटसेट्रा एंड ऑल. ठीक है. Next, who among the following Indian athletes recently won silver at World Weightlifting 2025 in 48 kg category? So right answer is Mirabai Chanu. So A is the right answer. She won silver at 48 kg category. है ना? World Weightlifting Championship in Norway, for the Norway है ना. 4th जगह है नॉर्वे वहां हुआ. नेक्स्ट है हु वन 62nd नेशनल चेस चैंपियनशिप इन गुंटूर. द राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी, PNIN. The next is what is the aim of newly launched PM-SETU scheme? The right answer is option B, skilling the youth for global job markets. है ना. So skilling से related है, जो ITIs होती है ना, उसको modernize करने के लिए, industrial training institutes को modernize करने के लिए PM-SETU scheme है. And so ITIs is related with skill development है ना. ठीक है, that is what you should be knowing. Let's move on. Which Indian state product makhana is being promoted as a global superfood? The right answer, makhana is famous from Bihar. So C is the right answer. Makhana बोरी बनाने की बात की गई थी इस साल बजट में. This is called as makhana. Yes, Hari, you're right. Manisha Mantri, Aditya, you're right. C is the right answer. है ना. Next is under which initiative does Indian Coast Guard ship अक्षर support indigenous manufacturing? अभी एक अक्षर नाम से शिप अदामया क्लास की सेकंड शिप है, ये इसको लॉन्च किया गया. ऑफ कोर्स मेक इन इंडिया, दैट्स द आइडिया बिहाइंड दिस. ठीक है, तो अदामिया क्लास पेट्रोल वेसल है ना. सो इसमें आप देखोगे अदामिया क्लास फर्स्ट जो है 19 सितंबर को कमीशन हुई थी, और सेकंड जो अक्षर है वो 4 अक्टूबर को कमीशन हुई. कराईकाल जो है वो यूनियन टेरिटरी पुडुचेरी का पार्ट है, और ये पारादीप ओडिशा में हुई थी, है ना. ठीक है, तो आप देखोगे मैंने आपको बताया था कि फर्स्ट शिप के नाम पर जो है ना क्लास का नाम रख दिया था, अदामिया क्लास, है ना. सो मेड बाय गोवा शिपयार्ड लिमिटेड, गोवा में बनाया गया. सो ऑफ कोर्स मेड इन इंडिया का एग्जांपल है ना. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन. Earthshot Prize, it is awarded for what? तो Earthshot जो है अर्थ वगैरह इन्वायरमेंट से रिलेटेड ही होता है ना. सो सी इज द राइट आंसर, है ना. इन 5 कैटेगरीज में दिया जाता है ना. प्रोटेक्ट एंड रिस्टोर नेचर, क्लीन आवर एयर, रिवाइव आवर ओशन, बिल्ड अ वेस्ट फ्री वर्ल्ड, फिक्स आवर क्लाइमेट. सो दीज आर द 5 कैटेगरीज अंडर व्हिच Earthshot Prize is given. ओके, और ये जनरली जो दिया था, जैसे इस साल दिया जाएगा रियो डी जेनेरो में 2025 में. सो मोस्ट लाइकली अराउंड नवंबर. ठीक है ना. तो जब आएगा तो विल डिस्कस इट. So just have an idea about this. So this is all about today's class. I'll be meeting you today at 8 p.m. है ना. So with the static GK class, please subscribe to the channel, press the like button, share this video. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.